Imagine stepping into your creator abilities and creating a world in which gratitude and love is everywhere, where you experience everything as connected to everything else, where there is heart connection, unconditional love, happiness, joy, and peace, serenity, kindness, compassion, honesty, and trust. The New Earth. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hi, if you've not been to my channel before, I have been doing tarot cards, and I was going to do the 12 signs for the portal opening for 2/22/22. And I really felt like I needed to focus on my own energy. So I spent 4 days trying to keep very good energy around me and focusing on whatever I needed to do to align with the portal opening. I actually connected with the events that were going on at the pyramid in Egypt. So I want to share with you information that I've gathered about the portal opening. And I know it's past, but we are still in that active energy. So it's important that if you haven't done any work with the portal opening, that it's still an opportunity there for it to be worked with. So first of all, I wanted to let you know that there actually have been 3 events in February. Sorry, a short distraction. My chinchilla is out running around and she was just underneath my feet. Okay, so the 3 events in February, 02/02/22, 0/20/22, and 0/22/22. What these events are is they are the end of a sequence that started 2 decades ago. And it'll be the last of the sequence for this whole century. The main theme for these events is love. Also, the number 22 is a master builder, and 222 equals balance, relationships, harmony, love, communication. It brings in compassion, understanding, and acceptance, and also movement past difficult times, new beginnings for those who have lived a very purposeful life. The number 2 in itself is the energy of duality. It's the energy of partnership, relationship, and the energy of balance. So lessons of acceptance, compassion, cooperation, harmony, and compromise are some of the lessons that have been being worked on during this period of time. It's interesting to note that the U.S. just has been experiencing its very first Pluto return because we're such a young country in the U.S. Pluto is about destruction, transformation, and power. So this gives the opportunity to release archaic systems and structures. And it's so interesting what's happening right now in the world. Historically, when other countries have had Pluto returns, such as France and Russia, there was the death of Napoleon and Stalin. The Spanish dictator Francisco Franco relinquished power during the Spain's Pluto return. Some believe that the UK unofficially had the fall as world leader happening during their Pluto return. So that's a little history. And then astrologically, I wanted to share what's going on right now. Right now, Mars is in Capricorn, and that energy is about winning at all cost. It's been said that Mars and Venus being in conjunction which is what we had been in, it's like the warring and the loving planets, okay? On the 23rd, which was yesterday, Mars sextiled Neptune, and today Venus sextiled Neptune. Now, what a sextile is, it's a go-between. So Neptune is a real subtle energy, but it kind of softens Mars so that things can become more receptive to kind of getting the mind and the heart to open up their energy. Now, you also have, we're in the sign of Pisces right now, and Pisces is a very forgiving sign. They can easily go to compassion and sympathy. And with that energy, it's a lot easier for people to put themselves in other people's shoes. And that's where we need to go. People need to put themselves in other people's shoes so they can get more perspectives, more perceptions than just their own perception. In doing this, it leaves us a window of time, which doesn't actually happen very often, that two planets like this get this kind of sextiles simultaneously, like with Neptune, to open this window for softened energy, for like a go-between or an intermediary. And it's an invitation for people to move past grudges, for people to become more forgiving of the situation, have more compassion, all that kind of energy. So that's where we are right now. Now, yes, Capricorn, the Mars is still in Capricorn, and Capricorns can be a little bit on the skeptical side, or looking at, can I really trust you? Do you really mean what you say? Are you just going to go do this again? But that's not the point. The point is, it's a time for everyone to open their scope of awareness, have more perceptions, different perspectives, be able to step in other people's shoes, to come to a point where there is letting go of grudges and forgiveness. And the other person or the other situation, it's up to them on what they do with that. So let's say you're in a relationship and it's not been a very good relationship. It's been very turbulent. But if you could step into the other person's shoes and let go of the grudges and allow for forgiveness, who's this going to help? Even if the person is not open to compromise and not open to making changes in the relationship, what this does is it heals you. You can go to the place of forgiveness to let go of all the energy that doesn't serve you in your life. Now, that being said, if it's a relationship that's abusive, it's okay to forgive. Doesn't mean you need to stay in the relationship. It may be that you need to forgive, there needs to be atonement, and then you move on. You let go of that energy, you put that part of your life behind you, because it's done, over with, you've forgiven it, you can now move on with a clean slate. What they do with it is their business. We only have a very short window to do this in, because Mars and Venus are going to go conjunct with Pluto on March 2nd and 3rd. And this is going to ramp up the energy again for that winning at all cost. What I want to say about the forgiveness and the letting go of grudges is this is a very noble act, and it will help to open your heart. And that is where everybody needs to go. Imagine if everyone did this, what the world could be like. I also wanted to mention that today, on February 24th, Mercury squares with Uranus. And this is going to be interesting energy, especially affecting Geminis and Virgos, because Geminis and Virgos are ruled by Mercury, but also the fixed signs will feel this. And it's because you may be looking at things differently than you have before, looking at what the norm has always been, how society usually has influenced the way you lived your life, and maybe that was the wisest way for you to live in the past. And at this point, there may be choices that you can make that may not be the normal way that society or your family or your friends would see as the wisest way to do something. But you may know that it's time for change, and you know best what is the wisest thing. So you may be questioned on your choices, and you will have to find the strength to know what is your path and not let outside influences influence you that you're doing the wrong thing, you're making the wrong choices. There could be some dilemma there for you. Okay, about the portal. This portal is an opportunity to shift timelines. It's a time when high energy light codes are coming into the planet, and a lot of people will be getting downloads. If you don't know what a download is, it's just energy information that comes in to your awareness, into your field, into your awareness, that will help you to move more directly onto your personal path. The light codes will help people awaken. They will help people transform things that need to be transformed, and it'll help them get more on the spiritual path that they chose to come into this life to work on. It's really important, in order to receive the light codes, you have to clear out the negative energies in your energetic field. So doing any kind of work, meditative work, asking angels, doing any kind of energy work, having people help clear your energy, but it's huge with intentions. Use your intentions to help clear out any old patterns that you have, to clear your energy so that you can receive these light codes and they don't just pass you by, because they're important. I also feel like it would be great to do a meditation or several, or do it every day for a little while, on specifically focusing on releasing and letting go of any of your past, whether it's karmic, whether it's inner child, whether it's patterns that you know you've had and you no longer want to live your life that way. Ancestral DNA kind of things to release all of this. Then we are moving towards crystalline structure, 12 strands of DNA. So we're reawakening 10 strands of DNA that have not been awakened. For some, they've been awakened already. I know I worked on it 20 years ago. Some of you haven't worked on it at all. So if you're finding this, ask for your angelic assistance to help awaken your 10 strands of DNA, to awaken it to become the 12 strands. And then focus your energy and make your intentions towards what you want to create, what you want your life to be like. Now, so this portal is an opportunity to clear away this old, to bring in the new light codes, and to transition yourself to a timeline that will meet up with the intentions of what you want your life to be. So let's say you're living in poverty, and one of the things you want to do is to live a more prosperous life. Then you set intentions that you would like a more prosperous, happy life. And there's a whole lot more to the intentions. I'm not going to go all into intentions right now, but your intentions would be focused on what you want. And at the beginning, when you get ready to meditate, just speak to your angels, to your guides, that it is your intention for this meditation to shift your timeline, to shift you into a timeline that matches with the intentions of what it is that you would like to manifest. And as I said, this isn't just the portal. This is it's energy that's going to be carrying forward for a few days. I think it's going to be going forward until at least like the 1st of March. So I wanted to get this out there because I needed to focus on myself and what I needed to do for me so that I can embody what I can do to help other people in the future. And I think that's all I wanted to share at this time. I thought they may want to channel. I am a trance and a conscious channel. And I thought they may want to channel, but I'm not feeling it. So that may be coming. So check back and see how things unfold, because I feel like my work is changing. I feel like a lot of the abilities that I have are going to be coming through more in different ways than I've done things before. So I'm eager myself to see how this turns out, and I'm eager to help everybody else out there. In the description box, you will find descriptions about what kind of things I offer. I am an energy healer. I do Akashic record clearings. I do what I call spirit-guided sessions to help people to discover what it is that they need to clear. Sometimes people have things they need to clear and they don't really know what they are. So I can help you do that. And all the options that I'm offering at the current time are in the description box. So I'm going to leave you here, and I wish you well. Many blessings. Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.